In the last video, we took everything that we had and we made a one-frame website with it. So with only one frame in our main timeline, we're able to create a website where we can navigate to different pages. However, the way we have it set up now is good for what it is. However, if we wanted to go a little bit further with this current setup leaves it a little bit inflexible. For example, let's say that, let's go ahead and test our movie here. Let's say that when we clicked on the About Us page, we not only wanted the About Us page to fade in, but let's say that before that faded in, we wanted the home page to fade out. Right now, you'll notice when we click on the About Us page, the home page just suddenly disappears and the About Us page fades in. What if we want the home page to fade out first? Well, if we're working in the timeline, it's somewhat doable, but it's a little bit of a pain to get that to work. If we can change all of our animations to ActionScript animations instead of motion tweens, then we can make this a little bit more flexible than we currently have it. So let's do that. We're going to basically start from scratch. We're going to keep all of our library items. For example, if we go to our library, we see that we have a movie clip for the About Us page, a movie clip for the Contact page. We're going to use these movie clips. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach them to the stage using ActionScript. That way we can control when it fades in and when it fades out according to what we type in our action script instead of having to rely on the clunky timeline. So what we're going to do here is in our content layer, this is where we have our main movie clip with all the animations in it. We're just going to click on that movie clip and hit delete to get rid of it. We're no longer going to deal with that movie clip at all. We're just going to deal with all of these separate movie clips. Okay. Now our content movie clip is the one that has all the animations in it. So what we can do is we can just click on that and then click on the trash can icon down here. We don't need that movie clip anymore. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to drag all of these other movie clips onto the stage in ActionScript when the time is appropriate. So we're going to start by making the home page fade in by default. Now, in order to attach these to the stage using ActionScript, we first need to export each of these movie clips for ActionScript. And the way we can do that is we can right-click on the movie clip, we can go down to Linkage, and then we have an option for exporting for ActionScript. Now, let me point out, you can also get to these options by right-clicking and going to Properties as well. And then down here in the linkage section, we have export for ActionScript. So we're going to check that. And you'll notice that export in first frame is automatically checked, and we're going to leave that alone. And then it asks you for a class name. Now we're not going to get into a deep discussion of classes in this video series. If you want to learn more about classes and things like that, you might want to check out our Introduction to ActionScript 3 video series. But basically what this name, or what we're going to use this name for, is this is the name we're going to use when we want to attach the movie clip to the stage. This is the name we're going to use in ActionScript. So you can change this to something else if you want. We could just change this to About. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at Page About. Okay, so again, we're going to check Export for ActionScript, check Export in first frame, and then make sure that you know what this class name is here, because we're going to have to